This episode of Human Trafficking Hater, I'm going to share what Ghislaine Maxwell's family is doing to try to get her free. I'm also going to be sharing about her new sex trafficking charges and the unsanitary conditions that she is arguing about with prison officials. This case has been nonstop since Ghislaine was arrested back in July of 2020. So let's take a look at the most recent issues around the case. Now, on with the episode. On March 29th, Ghislaine was charged with new sex trafficking charges by federal prosecutors who accused her of grooming a 14-year-old girl to engage in sexual acts with Epstein and later paying the girl. The new federal indictment filed in Manhattan alleges that on multiple occasions between 2001 and 2004, the girl provided nude massages to Jeffrey Epstein at his Palm Beach, Florida estate, during which he engaged in sex acts with her. The new charges against Ghislaine go further than those contained in an earlier indictment that accused her of helping Jeffrey Epstein recruit, groom, and ultimately sexually abuse girls, but did not include sex trafficking allegations. The victim is not named in court documents and is instead listed as Minor Victim 4. The sex trafficking of Minor Victim 4 occurred between 2001 and 2004, according to the new indictment. It adds that Ghislaine met the 14-year-old girl at Epstein's Palm Beach residence and over the next 3 years interacted with her frequently while knowing she was a minor. Beyond calling Ghislaine a sex trafficker, prosecutors are also calling her and her attorneys conspiracy theorists. This is in response to Ghislaine's attorneys protesting the timing of the government's superseding indictment against their client, calling it an obvious tactical gamesmanship. Ghislaine's attorneys have already expressed their disgust with the judge because the new charges are coming just 3 months before Ghislaine's trial is set to start in July. The lawyers admitted their consideration for an adjournment request to remove the new charges from the upcoming July trial. Of course, the prosecutors opposed any adjournments as they argued the defense has enough time to prepare for the case. And given the new accuser and evidence, the Department of Justice is now predicting a 4-week trial instead of a 3-week trial. While prosecutors stack up charges against Ghislaine and call her a conspiracy theorist, there are still people actively trying to clear Ghislaine's name. Who are these people, you ask? None other than her family. They initially created the Twitter handle @GMaxFacts, which was changed to @RealGhislaine to match the new website they recently set up. According to Ghislaine's team, the website, realghislaine.com, will be uploaded frequently with exclusive content, news, commentary, and useful resources to help visitors form a more balanced view about the real Ghislaine Maxwell. It's not surprising that her family would do this, given the interview her brother Ian gave several weeks ago, where he painted a picture of Ghislaine as a caring stepmother and loving wife instead of a sex trafficking conspiracy theorist. With her family behind her, you might think that Ghislaine would be feeling optimistic about her chances of getting out of jail. Instead, the reality is that she is currently engaged in a back and forth with the government about her treatment while being detained. According to Ghislaine's attorney, Bobby Sternheim, the toilet in the jail cell backs up and clogs constantly, and the jail cell also has an issue with cockroaches and rodents. The government contends that Ghislaine refuses to flush her toilet and makes the entire cell smell terribly. They also address the issue with bugs and rodents by laying down glue traps. Ghislaine's attorneys also had complaints about physical abuse and moldy food. It seems like the closer it gets to her trial, the worse the conditions get. She has been getting woken up for months now in the middle of the night to make sure she didn't commit suicide. She has had computer problems when reviewing documents, and then there are the issues with not having visitors during COVID lockdowns and being denied bail 3 times in less than a year. With the case against Ghislaine literally growing and her conditions inside jail apparently getting worse, it will be interesting to see how prepared Ghislaine and her legal team will be come July 12th when her trial is set to begin. With her life on the line and her family rallying around her and the ability to spend millions on legal fees, Ghislaine has a chance to win her freedom, but it seems slim at this point. I would like to hear your opinion on Ghislaine's case. Do you think it is fair to add an additional charge with the trial date so close? Is the website her family launched really going to change the minds of the public? There is a lot to say about this case, so please share in the comment section and we can discuss further. That is all for this week's episode. If you want to see more episodes like this one, make sure you click the subscribe button because there are new episodes every week and you don't want to miss them. Thanks for watching.